What up? What up? What up, everybody? This your man Rennie Tyson, part of the Players U podcast. You have now entered Tyson's Corner, where we're just going to talk about anything we want to talk about. We want to speak about things that happened over the during the week, over the weekend. Just give you a little bit more content. And today we're going to talk about some business. We're going to talk about Michael Rubin, who is the chief executive of the Fanatics sports platform company that he purchased in 2011. I don't know if you've been reading the news, or heard the news, or read on articles, but he is now selling his 10% stake in the Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment parent company of the Philadelphia 76ers of the NBA and the New Jersey Devils of the NHL. And with him giving that ownership stake back, he is able to connect with NBA players, which through the bylaws he cannot do that. So he's already connected with Tom Brady. Now he's going to be able to connect with LeBron James, Kevin Durant, um, and a lot other athletes, because now they just purchased the Mitchell and Ness. Um, those jerseys back in the day that we all love and we all wore, for $250 million. So let me just go over kind of some of the more players that are expected to be a part of this deal and that are in part of this deal. We have LeBron, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul. You got Joel Embiid, Odell Beckham, Kevin Hart, Rich Paul, Rich Kleiman, Scooter Braun, Steve Stout, and Deshaun Jackson. So all those guys, and obviously Jay-Z is a part of this. Well, he was news about him happened earlier in the year, but they're going to own 25% of Mitchell and Ness, and the Fanatics own 75%. Um, Now you may ask, why are we talking about that? Because this is business, and some of you all don't even watch and learn and read what's going on out here. And they're making huge deals. Regardless of who you are, this is big. We got more of our black athletes who are being a part of big time deals. So they own 25% of Mitchell and Ness. That's huge for $250 million. So all these guys came together. I forgot to mention, Lil Baby is part of this as well. Um, Meek Mill. I mean, these guys are really putting their money together and owning a huge percentage of a company, Mitchell and Ness, that we all wore. So why would you not want to um, put your money and invest into something that you actually wore? Or some people still wear that today. There's probably Mitchell and Ness jerseys that we've seen that people are still wearing today. But it's going to be something that's going to be huge. It's going to be more branding with these athletes, with these entertainers. I think it's something great that if I had opportunity to be a part of it, I would do it myself as well. But it's all about ownership. You have to be an owner out here in order to grow your brand. Number one, to see more visibility in the world, and just to set your family up. We always talk about this, is that as African Americans, as blacks, we want to set our family up. We want to have generational wealth, and this is one of the ways that you can do that by putting together an investment group, uh, where you can purchase something of value that's going to be of value for long periods of time, and which is going to be proceed and move forward and help their families out. Um, but we've got to read information. We got to know what's going on. We don't even probably know who Michael Rubin is. We got to read. We have to dig, listen, and put our eyes to words. I think this is a great opportunity for everybody involved, and obviously Michael Rubin, because he's going to make the most. He's making 75%, and everybody else is making 25%. Um, but if you have a passion for investing, you have to be able to understand the business of it. Um, And that's where I feel like we lack information. And so this is where one of those areas that we really want to become better at, in finding those investment groups and working with people, because I know it's very difficult at times, definitely for African Americans. I see us not really wanting to work together because of money, because of issues with each other, or um, some prideful things that get in our way. But I do feel that if there's a prime opportunity to make a life changing uh, circumstances in your life, why not? Especially if it's going to be for something that you're investing in, that's going to take care of your family for years. And after you have gone, your family, your children, um, anybody in your family can take hold of this. So this is very monumental, I think, in my mind. Even though I know a lot of these entertainers and professional athletes probably invest in other things, but just think about that. You were Nike, I wear Nike. We got to invest in Nike. Um, you wear Adidas, invest in Adidas. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. You buy these things every single day. Why not invest in those things? I know I do. So it's very critical that when you have time and you have the money to do so, invest. You become an owner. Ownership is very critical, and I definitely believe in that. But I definitely want to hear from you. How do you feel about ownership? What do you think about this deal that Michael Rubin has put together, and that he sold 10% of his stake in the 76ers and New Jersey Devils so he can collaborate with these athletes, because in the bylaws, he cannot do that. And there's a lot of athletes, obviously, as you can see, that know his business acumen and want to be a part of what he's doing, because he knows how to grow, develop, and build companies. Um, and this is going to be huge. And I'm just waiting to see, what comes next along with Mitchell and Ness. What are they going to bring out? Are they going to bring back out the old uniforms, old jerseys? Obviously, they're going to do hats. But I just waiting to see, what's next. It's very important that, like we say right now, to our young people, that start investing early. Um, Learn, read, watch, listen to podcasts, listen to people who are trying to give you information. Listen to those people who are making big deals like this. You guys love music. Okay, Lil Baby's he's invested. LeBron's invested. Durant's invested. Chris Paul's invested. These are athletes. Understand what they're doing. Learn what they're doing. See how you can actually make some deals like this coming up soon, or even later in life if you're not ready right now. It only takes time. But if you don't start, if you don't understand, if you don't dive in and really learn what's going on out here, you will never execute at a high level or even invest. So today, invest. Invest in yourself, invest in your family, and invest in something that you are wearing daily. All right. Hey, this is Tyson's Corner. I appreciate you all. See you soon. Peace.